Welcome back. As we've established before, there's ghosts in Disney World and Disneyland, so there's not really much else to intro here. Except that this video idea does come from my fantastic girlfriend, Marissa. She did give me the idea for the first video on ghosts, but I didn't credit her. So follow her on Instagram. Please. Hopefully I can make up for it. The first one is Tiki Ghost. The story comes from Louisa G from HauntedDoc.com. So sorry if I said your name wrong. Location: Tangaroa, Tangaroa Terrace. Time: day or night or both. It wasn't clear in the story. Who? Hubby. It says in the story that she called her husband hubby. Now, Louisa's husband is a cast member that works at Tangaroa Terrace, which is a tropical restaurant in the Disneyland Hotel. He told her that there's been a very active poltergeist in their new outside bar. There's no date on this story, but that new outside bar opened in February of 2019, so it's a pretty recent story. People have heard voices, seen things flying off shelves, heard footsteps in the pantry downstairs when no one was there, and her hubby, yes, I'm going to be using that word as much as I can, personally saw an ice metal cup float 4 feet up into the air and then crash to the ground. Do I know what an ice metal cup is? No, but I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to float. The ghost has become a lot more active since this new outdoor bar has been opened, but they say it's not a harmful spirit, so that's comforting. Roy Disney and Main Street. Now, some guests have claimed to see that Roy Disney is standing on Main Street watching the fireworks show as it happens. If you don't know, Roy Disney was Walt Disney's brother, and they were like business partners to the end. Literally, to the end, because after Walt's death, Roy was the main force to finish Walt Disney World. Many people mistake this statue in Walt Disney World to be Walt and Minnie, but it's actually Roy and Minnie, and it was created just in honor of Roy finishing Walt Disney World. And this has got to be the most harmless ghost anywhere. It's just Roy enjoying a fireworks show. But what if Roy was like wreaking havoc on guests as they're trying to just enjoy the fireworks show after a long, fun yet exhaustive day? He's pulling hair, stubbing toes, snatching Mickey bars from little babies. That would make people's shaky iPad videos of fireworks a lot more interesting. Tom Sawyer Island. I don't know why my hands went like this, like a bird. There aren't any confirmed ghosts here, but the caves taper in as if they're trying to trap you in on purpose. So, yeah, there's probably ghosts here. I also wouldn't be surprised if there's actually people living on this island. The island's pretty far removed from the rest of the park, and I never see too many cast members on the island, so you could easily, like, live in that cranny or just nuzzle in that nook. Hi, I'd like to live in that cranny, please. Also, it's in, like, a lagoon area that, like, sometimes alligators just show up, so, I mean, I think ghosts are the least of your problems here. So one time, my best friend Brandon and I were on the island. We were playing checkers. You know, as one does at a theme park, you play checkers. Hey, it was fun, okay? And a cast member came up to us and told us that we had to get going. Island was closing. And after they left, I thought for a split second, could we just hide in that cave and we'd be good? I think we'd get away with it. Of course I wouldn't do that, I'm a good theme park boy. But hypothetically, where am I going with this? Ah, yes. Tom Sawyer's Island is a ghost magnet probably, and we just don't know it yet. Alright, next ghost story. Dolly. In 1984, Dolly rode the Matterhorn in Disneyland. Not America's sweetheart Dolly Parton, the actress, singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, record producer, theme park owner, businesswoman, and humanitarian, but a Disneyland guest named Dolly. Dolly was on the Matterhorn when all of a sudden she fell out of her seat and was hit by an oncoming bobsled. They found out that her seatbelt was unbuckled, whether she actually did it herself or it was some error on the ride. Today, Disneyland cast members say that they feel like someone is watching them when they do their nightly walkthroughs of the ride to close up. And in an eerie turn of events, that area where Dolly passed away is now called Dolly's Dip. So next time you go on the Matterhorn, just make sure you're double, triple checked with the seatbelt or bring a spare seatbelt. Security will allow you. No questions asked. They will just laugh at you. And the last story is from another cast member story from HauntedDoc.com. And this one comes from Mike A. One night, Mike was in Disneyland sweeping up the Roger Rabbit line. The park was closing up, so there was no one around him. But out of the corner of his eye, he saw a man in a navy blue shirt and black Dickie-style shorts. Without looking directly at the man, Mike asked if he needed anything. And then to see his response, Mike turned, and there was no one there. So immediately, Mike quickly ran all the way through the line looking for him, but there was nobody there. In fact, nobody should have been in there anyways, because ToonTown was already closed. Mike said that it seemed like every Disneyland cast member had a Haunted Mansion ghost story or a ToonTown ghost story, so he kept all the unusual things to himself, kind of worried that no one would believe him. I mean, not everybody could have a ghost story, right? Right? And that was 5 ghosts from the Disney parks. There's a lot more, so I'm going to be making a part 3 eventually. If you enjoyed these videos, let me know in the comments down below. And while you're there, might as well just like the video and subscribe. And like, if you want to see more of me, like, follow these links and follow me. And while you're going following like crazy, might as well go on Instagram and follow this account. It's my girlfriend's cats. They're adorable. And then this is her personal account, where she is adorable. All right, end of video. Also, one time Marissa said, end of video. And I was like, that'd be a good way to end my videos, just saying that. She has so many good ideas. Is she gonna steal my channel?